Hey, here we are at Brown's Ranch. Parking lot is a really big parking lot, and you know what? It is full a lot of the times. So you have to just kind of drive around until you find a spot. And let's see, the trail is right over this way. And here it is. Do a little climbing. Trail's a little different than Prescott. This whole Brown's Ranch area, it's more like a lot of flow trails. Prescott, Arizona is a lot more hills, a lot more climbing, and more mountainous. And here's the view from the top. And the trails go behind those mountains, go all around here. There's a ton of them. Okay, so let's head down for a while. There's a lot of hikers out here as well, so you have to be careful of that. You always give them the right of way. These trails are this really hard packed, loose soil on top. So you have to be careful about sliding all the time. Kind of makes it fun in some areas, but it can be a little tricky in others. Like here. Don't want to get going too fast because you'll lose traction on this soil. And you don't want to run into the cactus either. One thing I noticed about this whole area is that right where you would crash, there's a cactus with about 1 million thorns on it, just waiting for you. Another reason to not get too aggressive on these trails. have a runner, so we'll just wait for him. And here comes some more people. Let's go ahead and let them pass. Hello, oh, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank you. There we go. Okay, back on Scorpion Trail. You know, as I've been playing around with the shock settings, both the Pike and the Fox float that I have, the DPS, they have these pedal position adjustments where it's almost like a full lockout, and then there's a pedal adjustment or a pedal setting, and then full open. I found that whenever it's in the pedal assist or the pedal setting or the trail setting, whatever they want to call it, it's much firmer, and it works pretty good on these slow trails. But once you start to hit any chatter or any bumps, it's too harsh. So I kind of switch back and forth between the trail mode, or the pedal assist mode, and the fully open. Hardly ever use the full lockout. Although that would be nice if I had a nice long fire road to deal with. And here we are at Scorpion Point, Appreciation Station. And that direction is Scottsdale and Phoenix. That's south, west, north, and east. And that direction is Cave Creek, Carefree. There's a lot of nice big technical sections out here. Nice to come out here and session them every now and then. Right now Prescott is too cold. It's in January, and I know there's some hardcore people out there that are still riding. But man, when it's like below 40 degrees, I'm sorry, I can't do it. So instead, drive down to Phoenix, where it's about 20 degrees warmer. And I try to always do different trails, as much as I can anyway. You know, another thing I noticed about this Forecaster front tire is that because of its rounder profile, it's a little bit more maneuverable than the DHF that I had on before. It's a little easier to turn and to initiate it. But you also sacrifice that corner traction. So all of this stuff is always a trade-off. Depends on where you're going, what trails you want to ride, and what your preferences are. Oh, most difficult to the left. Let's see what this is. Don't get going too fast with this stuff. Well, let's see what they mean. Whoa. Okay, bad line there. When in doubt, always stop, check the line, get off the bike, take your time, don't rush it. I'm still learning all this stuff about line choice and getting used to the bike and how it feels, and what's good and what's not. This takes time, years of practice. I've been at this for about a little over a year and a half now. Actually, it's closer to 2 years almost. That's this March will be 2 years. It's about a year and 10 months. And I am not very good. And I'm also not very strong either. Oh, that one got my shoe. Okay. Sometimes your first choice of line is the best. I always record my rides on Trail Forks app, so that way I can always go back and see where I've been and try to always pick out something different. Although there are some trails up in Prescott, especially the Spin Spacing area, that are just plain fun. You can just do those over and over and over again. Oh, okay. So, there's a feature. I'm gonna have to come around that corner a bit faster, get up those rocks. Well, let's try it. There's a bypass. There's a lot of the bypasses around here. Okay. Yes, I learned to ratchet that time, and that helped. So I'm running Stan's Flow wheels. Actually, these aren't Stan's Flow. These are, I think, Stan's Arch MK3s. In the back and front. The hub I'm running is Stan's 6 paw, and I think it has about 50 or 51 points of engagement. I don't know, but it's their higher end one. Okay, most difficult to the right. Let's see what this one is. Oh yeah, up and over. Some people that do this one. Oh yeah, this won't be too bad. Let me go back and set up for it. Remember, it's always better to stop and check it out first and go back, get lined up. Since I haven't done this one before, you never know what's right ahead, so you just want to take your time. There's a switchback. Let's go to the left. There we go. And here we are at another intersection. Let's see, power line, road, and what did I just miss over there? Scorpion Trail is straight. Okay, let's double check the map. Okay, back on Scorpion Trail. Whoa, we're a little close to that rock. There's something else I figured out the hard way is don't use your front brakes in the corner, and be careful using them when you're turning. Just kind of feather them. They're really useful in a straight line. You're trying to stop, you can come to a stop really quick, but when you're leaned over or you're going through sand, you just want to be a little bit more gentle on those front brakes. Well, thank you. Here's something else, a little trick I picked up, is before you start riding the trails, check to see what direction the downhill is, or at least which way it generally flows. And that way you can start uphill and work your way down. And see, all this stuff that I never thought about. I never knew mountain biking was going to be so complex or difficult. It's a lot easier than it looks on YouTube, that's for sure. Okay. Again, we got to check the map. Back on Scorpion Trail. I'll pass on that one. Wasn't lined up for it. I know, excuses, excuses, excuses. The sun was in my eyes. I didn't bring my power bar. And pedal strike. Although that was a very light one. I have to keep practicing ratcheting. Something else I also noticed is I tend to do a little more spinning than most people. And I think it's because I find it just a little easier to get up the hill. I'm just not that strong in my legs and can't power up everything. At least that's my excuse. I'm sticking with it. What was that? Oh, that was another feature. Oh, somebody did rocks down there. Oh, I'm in the wrong gear. Of course. A lot of different lines on that. If I'm not careful, I'll be out in the wilderness. Oh, most difficult to the left. So I guess I didn't come up the most difficult. Didn't realize that was the direction. Oh well. Onward and downward. Oh, right turn, Clyde. Because I'm not familiar with these trails, I'm never really sure which direction I gotta take around the corner. And that's fine. It's still a lot of fun. Another thing I'm trying to practice is that when my butt's off the seat and I'm scooching back, I try to use my left leg as often as I can because I'm right-legged, or I tend to favor my right side. So I want to be sure to keep both quads in shape. Where do I go from here? Huh. Well, I'm stumped. Okay, I have to check it. Looks like this is the direction, but I'm gonna have to hit this right here. And I just don't have the strength right now. Low on energy. And then up and over, and then down this way. Really isn't too hard. I still have a lot more to do, and I don't want to waste myself. Oh, look at that. Going a Roadrunner. And there he goes, right over there. Oh, another thing I'm learning about starting on uphill with gravel. Rather difficult when you got slick tires. That's a big Roadrunner. Up and over. Okay, here's another intersection. Okay, I'm gonna have to check to see where I'm at. We're now on Scorpion Trail. Right. Also, whenever you do those rollovers like that, don't be on your front brake. That's just asking for over the bar issue. At least for me. Maybe after I get more experience, I'll get better at that kind of stuff. But for me, I just find it's better not to have my finger on the front brake at all in case I panic or something. See a rock? Go over a rock. Another thing I'm learning is that you go where you look. So don't look at the rocks, because that's where you're going to go. You want to look at the line you want. That just is going to take a lot of practice. Ooh, sharp right. Again, that rock caught my front and I wasn't ready for it. Oh, nice ramp. Okay. Yeah, that one's tricky. If I hadn't said this earlier, Scorpion Trail is a black diamond. I think Tarantula, I think I said, was black trail. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm lousy at spelling and reading. Oh well. Out here having fun though, that's what counts. Ooh. This is the way up. All right, and we're at an intersection. Okay, time to take the map. Okay, we're gonna take a hawk nest back home, or back to the parking lot. And this is a blue trail, so it won't be quite as difficult as what we just did on Scorpion, but it'll still be fun. What about these tight turns? Makes it a little bit tricky sometimes. See, what you see on YouTube all the time is all these high-speed berms and people flying off these jumps. There's probably more videos of that bike park up in British Columbia than anywhere else in the world. Whistler, that's the name of it. It does look like fun though. Maybe someday after this COVID stuff, I'll make it up there, try it out. Have to have more of an enduro bike though. I'll just rent it. Although another bike might be nice. Yeah. You have to convince the wife. Actually, I want to start riding her bike a little bit. It's a size small. I'm 5'10", I'm about 180 with gear. I normally ride mediums, but she has a small Pivot Mach 4 from 2015, and it actually doesn't feel half bad. More nimble, easier to turn, of course. So I might have to try it on some of this stuff sometime. Okay, which way do I go, George? Yes, it's straight. Careful there. Again, don't want to go too fast on these trails. They'll bite you. Oh, got my bar on that one. And let's see what damage I did. Ooh. I don't know if you can see that. Looks like I scraped it there and just pulled it out a little bit. Oh, my first damage. Well, that's what I get for having 800 millimeter wide bars. But I do like the 800 millimeter wide bars. Fits pretty well. I like being able to move my hands back and forth just a little bit. I could probably fix that little piece of rubber with some goop. Oh, I could have taken that rock. Okay, there we go. May have to turn left on this one, I don't know. Check the map. Okay, turn left after all. Okay, not going to be a lot of features going back. It's all green trails the rest of the way. So there'll be some flow and some dips, a few little rocks like this, and that's going to be pretty much it. So we will see you in the parking lot. Okay, here I am back at the parking lot, all done with the ride. Browns Park, it's a pretty nice place to ride. It is real busy on Saturdays, so plan accordingly. Try to get here early if you can, and we'll see you on the trails.